Are you a good college football bettor? Because like you've been wanting,
Yeah,
like we're
hell
gonna
yeah,
bet.
dude. I'm
You're good
great.
at? Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, no, last year when I was at doing radio, me and one of the other producers
You have
had
a Heisman vote.
a season long. I do have a Heisman vote, and that's like again not a big deal, but and I don't bet on the Heisman, and I never will, so don't even go there. But last year, one of the producers and I, we had a season long college football pick'em competition, pick 5 games each week. I think I hit like 67% last year. It was a really good
What?
year. Yeah, yeah, like really, really good season.
All right. Well, I'm tailing the shit out of you. Okay. What do you have? Do you want to do favorite week one bets? Do you want
Hell
to
yeah.
go 1-1, 1-1, or do you want to run through your
Yeah,
list?
how many do you have? How many do you have?
I have placed money on 4 games thus far, and
Okay.
I also have like some things I'll be watching for.
Okay. I have 4 as well. I had
Okay.
5, but in an act of solidarity, I will be removing
No,
one of those
no,
bets
no.
and sticking with
Do
my
five.
top 4.
Do five.
No, no, I won't do it. I won't do it. And that's the end of that.
Okay.
I'm trying to link us together. I'm trying to forge a bond. Why don't you
Okay.
give us your first bet?
Placed this like 3 weeks ago. North Texas
Oh,
+8 at home against Cal. It's now +7, I think.
is this bet at all predicated off your former proximity to Cal?
No, it is me looking
Okay.
at lines and line movement early and looking at some experts and what they jumped on early.
Do you have an algo, by the way?
No, but I want one.
Let's make one. Let's make a could be wrong algo.
I'm in. Like Chat GPT will do it. We'll take your SP plus and like just
Oh, dude, I just got it. Let's do this betting segment every week, and we'll call it. We could be wrong about these,
all right, we could be
and we
wrong
give our
about
betting
these.
picks.
Yeah, North Texas +8 at home. I just don't think Cal's good enough to be giving up a touchdown on the road. Plus.
Okay.
Um,
All
yeah,
right. All right. First bet for me is going to be one of the first games of this slate.
love
Right.
that.
I'm not waiting till Friday. I'm not even waiting till Friday. Everyone's like, "Oh, college football Saturday." Oh, but there are games on Friday. Yeah, there's also games on Thursday. And my first bet is going to be Dave Doran, right? A guy that's
Oh,
been linked to Kansas for multiple coaching searches at NC State, -15 versus UConn. I get it. UConn took a few years off, came back last year under Jim Mora, actually looked pretty impressive. Dave Doran did a press conference last week, and he talked about something. Maybe you've heard of this, so maybe I'm going to sound dumb here. But he was talking about how the team is different this year, how they're building bonds, et cetera, et cetera. And he dropped the phrase sweat equity. He goes, the time that we've put in, the time that our guys have put in, the sweat equity. I'm just telling you right now, if your head coach is talking about sweat equity, I'm buying into whatever it is you're selling. UConn may take a step forward this year. Maybe they'll take a step westward into the Big 12 eventually. But week one, game one, 7:30 Eastern time, I believe. NC State -15 versus UConn. Sweat
what
equity.
day is this?
Hashtag sweat equity.
Is this Thursday?
This is yeah, the August 31st.
All
That's
right.
Thursday, right? Or is
Well,
that Friday?
I don't know. I'm writing this with you. If
Yeah.
it's the first
Sweat
game,
equity.
I'm not betting it. That's definitely
Right.
how you win money.
Duh.
Next one for me, TCU -20.5 at home versus Colorado and Dion. Fading Dion.
Can I say something really quick? Can I say
Fading.
something really quick and then I'll let you continue?
Talk dirty to me.
I'm also I'm
Yes.
also betting
Yes.
TCU -20.5.
Yes. 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 Uh, yeah. It's
You know, and
I.
shout out Dion and shout out the Buffs. They
Yeah.
may be good eventually, but and then TCU, by the way, lost basically everyone from that offense. The offense that got steamrolled in the national championship game. Yeah, all those guys are gone. But Colorado, as much buzz as they're getting, there's still a lot of unknowns there.
I did. I covered Cal when Sonny Dykes was the coach there. Their offense will be fine. Like I'm not saying they'll be
Insight.
elite, but I'm just not gonna. There's not a world in which he's trotting out a bad offense.
Mhm.
I feel we as KU fans are uniquely apt to predict and understand what's going to happen to Colorado.
Yeah,
Maybe
of
Dion,
course.
not saying that there's no substance, but there's a lot of flash, and we've seen some coaches come in with flash before. It takes a little time. So I'm on TCU, and I love that you are
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so I like the solidarity there. So that's also my second pick. So I'll move on to my third pick
Go.
now. Maybe my favorite bet, certainly my favorite game of the weekend. And that would be Miami, Florida, minus 17.5 versus Miami of Ohio. That's right. The Confusion Bowl. Miami versus Miami. I'm taking Miami. Minus 17.5. These teams have only played 3 times, which seems like an oversight, quite frankly, that you've got 2 college football programs with identical names that have only played 3 times in the history of college football. This is time number 4. I think it's been like 40 years since they've played. I'm taking the green Miami.
You think it should be a yearly game?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? This is just like one of those cool little things that college football should take advantage of. They should make it mandatory. The college football czars, powers that be, need to make this a mandatory yearly game.
I feel like we as people who have lived in the Midwest are uniquely understanding of this, maybe more than most, because we've all met someone who's gone to Miami and then had to explain that it's in Ohio. Oh no, the Ohio Miami.
I just met somebody who went to Miami of Ohio last week.
It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a real fun school. I think they go hard. That's my understanding.
They go hard?
Yes.
And they show it.
Yeah, they show all of it. My next one, maybe my favorite game of the weekend. I'm just kidding. You'll see why. I am on, and I have placed UMass plus 39.5 against Auburn. I am riding this UMass team. I think they had one.
Did I see you tweet about UMass?
Definitely
last
not.
week?
Nope. Seriously, no. But
okay, no, I believe you. I believe you.
I think they won one game last year, and they're like supposed to be the worst.
Well, I can see why you like them.
They won 20-3 in their first game. UMass, I think they were dog to Stony Brook. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. They won 20-3. And I'm fired up. I am riding UMass until I shouldn't anymore, which is going to be their next game against Miami of Ohio. But I'll take 39.5. Auburn calls off the dogs. UMass is putting it together. And I think there's some backdoor action, and they show it. They show all of it. Fun fact, their coach is nicknamed Dr. Blitz.
Really?
Yeah, I'm taking
Don't
Dr.
like that.
Blitz.
That actually now. See, now I hate that. I hate that. Now I hate that bet. I don't
Auburn.
like you for writing UMass now. Okay, I have 2 bets. I'm going to go through them quickly.
Okay.
Because I know we're a little long on time. My favorite game of the weekend. So I have a new favorite game. I know earlier I told you Miami, the Confusion Bowl was my favorite game. That was misdirection because my actual favorite game of the weekend, I didn't want you to know this was coming. Boom, now in your face. Stanford, Hawaii. And we're taking the under in that one, Mike.
Yes.
We're taking the under. I saw Hawaii played in week 0, lost to Vanderbilt, scored 28 points. 2 of those touchdowns were late when the game was over. Stanford has almost no returning production on offense. So these are 2 bad, young, inexperienced offenses. We are not going to see them hit that the over-under of 60. So I'm taking the under in that one. And then finally, in a bet, I also want to propose something to you. LSU, Jaden Daniels, Heisman hopeful at quarterback. A lot of confusion there with Jaden Daniels at LSU, Jalen Daniels at Kansas. I could see some fans getting territorial and confused over that. I want to forge an alliance with LSU. We do have a common bond with them as a program, as both of us showed Les Miles the door for making co-eds feel uncomfortable. Minus 2.5 LSU versus Florida State, the marquee game of the week. I think LSU is a very, very nice, sort of under the radar, not really because they're a top 10 team, college football playoff pick. I like them a lot. LSU minus 2.5 in the game of the weekend.
Go Tigers. Go Tigers. I like that. I also am on the Hawaii Stanford under. Wind. So Timmy Chang is Hawaii's coach, by the way. Their offense is going to be good. It's going to be a windy day in Honolulu. Can't sling it around.
You can't say like that. You can't say the offense is going to be good after I just talked about how the offense was going to be bad.
No. I'm on the under with you. I think it's going to take a little more time. I'm taking the under with you. They're going to be inflated after week one. My last play is Nebraska plus 7.5 at Minnesota.
Wow. You're buying Matt Rule.
Yeah, I'm just buying a Big Ten game being close. That's pretty much it. There is a level of familiarity generally. Certainly with the players and programs, I'm going to take a closer game there and take the tutty.